Beloved chosen one, take a moment to breathe deeply and let the weight of this message sink into your soul. Heaven has orchestrated this very moment for you, not by coincidence, but by divine appointment. Right now, you are standing on the edge of something monumental, something that has been promised to you for a long time. This is not a random occurrence or an accident. You are here because you have walked a long, sometimes painful path. And now, as you stand at the threshold of fulfillment, you are about to witness the manifestation of the promises that once seemed far beyond reach. This moment is the culmination of everything you've endured, and it is no accident that you are hearing these words right now. You have made it. The waiting, the heartache, the seasons of uncertainty were all part of a larger plan designed by the Creator of the universe. You have been led here, to this exact point in time, because heaven has been working tirelessly on your behalf, preparing you for what is coming. Your journey, no matter how difficult or filled with delays, has been leading to this divine encounter. Heaven has never forgotten you. It is not the end. Rather, it is the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with purpose, destiny, and fulfillment. You are about to enter a season that will exceed your wildest dreams. The season of waiting is over, and the season of divine alignment has begun. In the quiet moments when your heart stirred with restlessness, when you felt a yearning deep inside that you couldn't explain, know that it was not in vain. That feeling was heaven's whisper, preparing you for what was always meant to be. There was always a reason for the stirring in your spirit. You have been feeling it, haven't you? The quiet anticipation that has been building in your soul. Heaven has been preparing you, aligning your heart, your mind, and your very being to be ready for the one who is coming into your life. The partner who has been destined for you from before time began is now being sent. This person is not just any person. This is the one who will complement your calling, support your dreams, and walk with you through the storms. The one who will stand beside you in both your joy and your sorrow. The one who will see you for who you truly are and will not be intimidated by the greatness within you. They will not only love you, but they will recognize the unique calling on your life. They will see your anointing, your purpose, your spiritual strength, and they will walk with you in unity to fulfill the mission that has been placed on both of your hearts. This is not a love born out of mere emotion or chance. It is a love that has been written in the stars, planned from the beginning of time. This union is divine, and you have finally won. You may have questioned along the way if this day would ever come. There were moments when you felt like you had been forgotten, or that you were somehow undeserving of the love you so deeply longed for. But the truth is, heaven has been working behind the scenes, aligning the pieces of your life in perfect harmony. Every struggle, every heartbreak, and every moment of loneliness was not wasted. They were all part of a greater preparation for this moment. You were being refined in the fire of life so that you could be fully equipped to step into the fullness of what heaven has planned for you. Every tear you shed has watered the ground for the divine manifestation that is about to unfold in your life. Your waiting was not a delay. It was God's way of positioning you exactly where you needed to be, at the right time, for the right person. You are right on heaven's clock. Now, as you stand at this threshold, ready to step into the divine fulfillment of your heart's deepest desires, remember that this moment is not just about love, it's about destiny. Your partner is not just someone who will make you happy. They are the one who will help you fulfill your divine purpose. Together, you will build something far greater than either of you could on your own. This is a partnership designed by heaven, created to impact the world in ways you can't yet imagine. The love that you will share will be more than just a romantic connection. It will be a spiritual alignment that will change lives and bring light into places that have been in darkness. This is a season of divine unveiling. It is the moment when the plans that heaven has been working on behind the scenes are brought into full view. You are no longer in the waiting period, no longer in the wilderness of preparation. Now, you are stepping into the season of fulfillment. The one who has been prepared for you is now being positioned in your life. And when you meet, it will not feel like an accident. It will feel like home. Your spirits will recognize each other immediately, as if you've known each other for eternity. You have won because you remained faithful. You stayed steadfast, even when the road was long and the promises seemed distant. You have overcome the storms, and now, heaven is bringing your divine partner to you. The waiting is over. The promise is now a reality. You have finally won. The journey you have walked, chosen one, has been anything but easy. It has been a path that required strength, resilience, and unwavering trust in the face of uncertainty. You have endured storms that seemed relentless, waves of loneliness that at times felt suffocating, and delays that stretched far longer than you ever imagined. There were moments when it seemed like the very foundation of your faith was shaking, as you wondered if you would ever see the promises that heaven whispered to you come to fruition. But chosen one, every single struggle you have faced was not in vain. Each hardship, each tear, each silent night of questioning was a part of a larger plan, a plan that was carefully designed by heaven to prepare you for the blessings that are now about to be revealed. Your battles were not about survival alone. They were about divine unveiling. Heaven was not absent during your trials. It was in the midst of them, silently working behind the scenes, shaping you, refining you, and aligning the perfect timing for your life's fulfillment. In the wilderness, you were not abandoned, though it may have felt that way at times. This was not a punishment, chosen one, but a purification process. God was allowing you to go through these trials because they were lessons that only the fire could teach you. Your heart had to be purified. You had to learn patience, to trust when nothing seemed certain, and to believe in what was promised, even when the evidence of it seemed nowhere to be found. These years of waiting, these seasons of silence, were not for nothing. They were the forge where your character was built. They were the school where your heart was trained to endure, and your spirit was prepared to carry the weight of the blessing that heaven was preparing for you. What you called delay was actually development. What you saw as absence was actually alignment. And in the silence, heaven was doing more than you could have imagined. As you navigated through loneliness, you learned valuable lessons about the importance of solitude. It was in that isolation, in those quiet moments when you thought no one was watching, that you learned to lean into God's presence like never before. You discovered a deep, unshakable trust that only comes from walking through the wilderness. The isolation you faced was not a rejection. It was a divine invitation to trust the process. It was in your solitude that you learned to listen more closely to the voice of God, to hear His whispers when the world around you was loud and full of distractions. This time of waiting was not about being forgotten or sidelined. It was about being refined for the purpose that heaven has set before you. You had to go through this period of waiting to learn how to depend on God in ways that would make you stronger, wiser, and more prepared to walk into the promise that is now unfolding before you. The wilderness, though harsh, was not a punishment, but a protective shield. It was a place where you learned that not everything that seemed good was meant for you. You were being prepared to recognize what was truly for you, and more importantly, what was not. The distractions that came your way, the false promises, and the counterfeit connections were all part of the refining process. They were the tests that allowed you to grow in discernment, to understand the difference between what was temporary and what was eternal. The lessons from loneliness were invaluable. It was in those quiet, painful moments that you realized your worth and your purpose in the eyes of God. You were not defined by the opinions of others or the distractions of the world. You learned that your identity and your value were rooted in heaven, not in the shifting sands of earthly validation. You became comfortable with your own company, finding peace in the solitude and learning to walk confidently in the knowledge that God was with you every step of the way. Your waiting was never in vain, chosen one. It was a season of development, a time for God to work deeply within you, preparing you for what was to come. Now, as you look back, you can see the purpose behind every delay, every painful moment of waiting. They were the very things that shaped you into the person you are today, the person who is ready to receive the lifetime partner heaven is sending to you. You have learned patience in ways that would have been impossible without the wilderness. You have learned to trust God's timing and to rest in the knowledge that He is faithful. And now, as the promises of heaven begin to unfold before you, you can walk forward with a heart that is purified, a spirit that is ready, and a soul that has been strengthened for the journey ahead. God has been working in the background, aligning everything in perfect divine rhythm. You may not have seen it at the time, but heaven was orchestrating every detail, ensuring that everything was positioned exactly as it needed to be. Your heart and your partner's heart were both being shaped, each of you walking through your own refining processes, preparing for the divine union that is about to take place. God's timing is perfect, and though you may have felt like you were walking alone, know that your partner was being prepared at the same time. Just as you had to be refined, so did they. The waiting was necessary for both of you to be fully ready to step into this partnership that is not just about love, but about divine purpose. You both had to go through your own journeys, but now the time has come for your paths to converge. The waiting was never about you being behind, chosen one. It was about development and preparation. You were not waiting because you were unworthy, and you were not being held back because of some flaw. No, you were being prepared for what God had already ordained for you. Every struggle you faced, every storm you weathered, was a step closer to the fulfillment of His plan. You are not behind, but right on time. Heaven's clock is always perfect, and now that the time has arrived, you are ready. You have endured, you have waited, and you have learned. And now, the divine partner who has been prepared for you is coming into your life. The waiting is over. The fulfillment is here. What you thought was a delay was actually a season of preparation that has led you to this very moment. You are ready. Your heart is ready, and your partner is ready. It's time for the divine union that heaven has been working on behind the scenes. This is not just a love story, chosen one. This is a divine partnership, ordained before time began. Heaven is sending you a partner who will not only love you, but will understand the depth of your calling, the weight of your anointing, and the spiritual battles you fought to get here. This connection will be far more than fleeting emotions, far deeper than what the world may define as love. It will be rooted in divine purpose. The union you are stepping into is designed for impact, not just comfort. Your partner is not coming to complete you in the way that the world often portrays love. No, they are coming to complement the calling on your life, to walk alongside you in purpose and mission, and to help fulfill the destiny that heaven has placed within you. This union is divinely appointed, and it is far beyond romance. It is the convergence of two souls who have been prepared, refined, and aligned to walk in harmony toward the fulfillment of a greater purpose. Just as you have walked through trials and endured hardships, so has your partner. Heaven has been shaping them in the same way it has shaped you. The journey of preparation that you have been on is mirrored by the journey your partner has undergone. They have faced their own battles, gone through their own wilderness, and now, in divine timing, your paths are converging. The struggles they have faced have prepared them to stand beside you in this divine partnership, just as your own struggles have prepared you to stand beside them. Neither of you has walked this path alone, even though at times it may have felt that way. Heaven was always there, working behind the scenes, aligning your journeys in ways you could not see. The time of waiting, of trial, of pain, was not wasted. It was the refining fire that shaped you both into the people you are now, people who are ready to step into a divine partnership that will transform not only your lives, but the lives of those around you. Your partner is not coming into your life to compete with you. They are not meant to challenge your greatness or diminish your calling. Instead, they are meant to complement everything that you are, to amplify your strength, and to add a dimension of unity and purpose to your journey that you could not accomplish on your own. Together, you will accomplish more than you ever could apart. Your individual gifts and strengths will combine in a way that will make both of you stronger, wiser, and more impactful than you could have imagined. This partnership will be one of mutual support, growth, and divine purpose. It is not about two people coming together to fill a void or to chase fleeting emotions, but rather about two people who have been prepared to fulfill their calling in unison, to walk together in the divine rhythm of heaven's plan. Now, as your paths converge, you can trust that God's timing is perfect. The delays and detours you experienced were not mistakes. They were part of the divine choreography. Every moment of waiting, every twist and turn, every season of uncertainty was part of the alignment process that brought you to this moment. Heaven's timing is never early, and it is never late. It is always perfect. Even when you couldn't see the bigger picture, when everything seemed unclear, God was working in the background, preparing both you and your partner for this sacred union. The delays were not denials, chosen one. They were God's way of protecting you, of ensuring that you were ready and that your partner was ready. The moments of waiting were like the quiet before the storm, the stillness before the great wave of fulfillment would crash upon you both. And now, the waiting is over. This is the moment when everything you have prayed for, everything you have endured, every season of uncertainty is coming together. You can now look back and see the hand of God at work, weaving together the threads of your story, creating a tapestry that will be a testimony to His faithfulness and perfect timing. Your waiting has not been in vain. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have shed, every moment of doubt and uncertainty has been heard by heaven. And now you are entering a new season, one where your partner is not just a companion for your journey, but a divine ally in fulfilling the purpose for which you were created. As this sacred union unfolds, you will begin to see the signs that you have been waiting for. You will notice dreams that seem like distant visions now becoming clearer. You will experience moments of peace that you have not felt in years. These are not coincidences, chosen one. These are divine confirmations that the waiting is over, that the time has arrived. The signs will not be loud or flashy. They will be quiet, still moments where you will know deep in your spirit that everything is aligning perfectly. God has been speaking to you all along, and now He is revealing the fullness of His plan. The waiting was never about denial. It was about preparation, purification, and alignment. And now, in this sacred hour, you are ready to receive the partner heaven has destined for you. This divine encounter is not just about love, it is about destiny. It is about two people coming together at the exact right time, both ready to step into the fullness of their divine purpose. You will not have to strive, to chase, or to question whether this is the right person. You will know. Your spirit will recognize your partner the moment you meet, not because of how they look or what they say, but because of how your souls resonate together. This union will not be built on emotion or attraction alone, but on divine alignment, on purpose, and on the strength that comes from walking together in God's plan. As you step into this partnership, know that heaven is smiling upon you both. You have waited, you have trusted, and now, in divine timing, your partner is being sent. Every sign, every dream, and every moment of peace is a confirmation that this divine union is unfolding right before your eyes. The waiting is over, and the time has come to walk forward together in the fullness of God's plan for your lives. As you stand on the brink of this divine union, chosen one, your heart is now ready in ways it never was before. The waiting has shaped you, the trials have refined you, and the lessons have deepened your understanding of what love truly is. Now, you are ready to receive the divine partner heaven is sending to you. This union, however, is not just about fulfilling a desire for companionship or meeting an emotional need. It is a manifestation of fulfillment, one that is deeply rooted in purpose. Unlike anything you may have experienced before, this love will be marked by peace, not pressure. It is the peace of knowing that the timing is perfect, the peace of understanding that everything you've been through has led to this moment. The pressure to search, to rush, or to force something into existence is no longer a part of your journey. Now, everything flows in alignment with divine timing. You are ready for what heaven has prepared, and you are stepping into a season where every desire of your heart, every hope you've carried, will be met in the fullness of God's plan. This divine union is not a random connection. It is the result of heaven's perfect orchestration, designed to bring you into alignment with your highest purpose and calling. It is a union that will be defined by peace, peace that fills the space between you and your partner, peace that anchors your spirits, and peace that settles any lingering doubts about timing or readiness. You have been prepared for this. You are stepping into a union that will complement your calling, not compete with it. And this partnership will bring about a fulfillment beyond your imagination. Divine love is a love with purpose, chosen one, a partnership that transcends mere emotional connection. It is a love that is steady, intentional, and sacred. This love will not be fleeting or based on the whims of the moment. It will be rooted in something deeper, something eternal. Both you and your partner will carry a divine fire, a fire that has been kindled through the trials, through the waiting, and through the purification processes you have each endured. This fire will burn brightly, guiding you both through every season of life, and it will refine and shape both of your lives. It will refine your hearts, your spirits, and your relationship, causing you both to grow closer to God and to each other with every passing day. This fire is not one that burns out. It is the kind of fire that only grows brighter with time. It is the fire that has been tested and purified, and it will remain strong no matter what challenges you face. In this divine union, you will both find that your bond is not fragile but resilient, and it will carry you through the highs and lows of life. The love you share will be built on a foundation of mutual respect, trust, and understanding, and it will carry you both through every season of life. This is the kind of love that cannot be easily shaken, because it is built on something far more enduring than emotions alone. It is built on a divine purpose that will sustain it through anything. Even now, as you wait for the full manifestation of this union, trust that it is already in motion. The pieces are already falling into place, even if you cannot see them yet. The process may not always be visible to your eyes, but know that heaven is working behind the scenes, aligning every detail in perfect harmony. Trust that the divine union you've been waiting for is being prepared, and that even when it doesn't seem to be happening on your timeline, it is unfolding in perfect timing. You have already received signs, dreams, and moments of peace that confirm this truth. The waiting is over, and what was promised is about to be realized. The peace that accompanies this process is a sign that the union is ordained. It is a peace that comes from knowing that you are walking in alignment with God's will, that you are no longer striving or forcing things to happen. Instead, you are surrendering to the divine plan, trusting that it will unfold exactly as it is meant to. You have walked through the wilderness, and now you are stepping into the fulfillment of your heart's deepest desires. The peace you feel now is the confirmation that everything is unfolding just as it should. Trust the process, for it has been designed for you and your partner. Even though you may not see the full picture yet, trust that every step you take is leading you closer to the divine union that awaits. You are not waiting in vain. Surrender is the key to this divine partnership, chosen one. True love doesn't force or rush. It surrenders to God's plan. This love, the one that heaven is bringing into your life, will not be hurried or manipulated into existence. It will be a love that is allowed to unfold in its own time, according to divine will. Through your journey, you have learned that love without divine alignment leads to distraction. It may seem appealing in the moment, but it lacks the depth and the purpose that can only come from being aligned with God's plan. In the past, you may have settled for relationships that did not reflect God's best for you, and those connections, though they may have been meaningful, were not aligned with your divine purpose. But now you know better. You have learned that love without purpose leads to emptiness, and love that is not built on divine alignment cannot sustain itself. This is why you have been prepared for the love that heaven is sending. You have learned to trust in God's timing and plan, and now you are ready to experience the fullness of divine love. This love will not be based on fleeting emotions or temporary desire. It will be based on a deep, abiding connection that is rooted in your shared purpose and calling. It will be a love that grows and deepens with time because it is built on a foundation that cannot be shaken. So as this divine union begins to manifest in your life, chosen one, embrace the process. Trust that God's timing is perfect and that the waiting you have endured has not been in vain. The partner heaven is sending to you is one who will walk beside you, not just as a companion, but as a fellow traveler on the journey of divine purpose. Together, you will accomplish more than you could alone, and you will fulfill the destiny that heaven has set before you. This partnership will be marked by peace, by purpose, and by the divine fire that will sustain both of you through every season of life. This is not just a love story. It is a partnership for the ages, a union that will change not only your lives, but the world around you. Trust in the process and know that heaven is moving in your favor. The waiting is over. The manifestation of fulfillment has arrived, and you are ready to step into the love and the purpose that God has always had for you. As you stand on the edge of this divine fulfillment, chosen one, know that every moment of waiting, every struggle, every season of isolation has not been in vain. Your faith, your endurance, and your trust in God's timing have led you to this very moment. You have walked through the wilderness, experienced the silence, and faced challenges that seemed insurmountable at times. Yet here you are, standing at the threshold of the promise, ready to step into the divine fulfillment that heaven has prepared for you. It is no coincidence that you are here today, chosen one. Every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered, every doubt you overcame, has shaped you into the person you are now, the person who is ready to receive the blessing of divine partnership. The waiting was not a punishment. It was a preparation. You were being refined, molded, and aligned with heaven's perfect plan for your life. And now, that plan is coming to fruition. You are stepping into a season of fulfillment, where the promises that once seemed distant are now becoming your reality. The moment you meet your partner will be one of divine recognition. There will be no need for doubt or second guessing, for you will recognize each other instantly on a soul level. It won't be a discovery, but a remembrance of a connection that was always meant to be. You will feel as though you have known each other forever, as if your souls have always been intertwined, waiting for this perfect moment to come. This is the divine timing you've been waiting for. The moment when you stand together will feel like the final piece of a puzzle falling into place. You will see the reflection of heaven's love in each other's eyes, and you will know that this union was ordained by God from the beginning of time. It will be a love that transcends the fleeting emotions of this world and is rooted in something much deeper: divine purpose. Together, you and your partner will shine, not for your own glory, but for a higher calling. Your love will be a reflection of heaven's love, a beacon of light in a world that so desperately needs it. This partnership will not be about selfish gain, but about serving a greater purpose. You will walk together, side by side, fulfilling the divine plan that God has set before you both. As you embrace this divine union, remember that it is not the end, but the beginning of something even greater. Heaven's plan is unfolding, and you are stepping into a new season where your partner will stand beside you, completing the divine purpose for which you were both created. Together, you will accomplish more than you ever could alone, and you will fulfill the destiny that heaven has been preparing for you both. The waiting, the struggle, and the isolation have led you here, to this moment of divine recognition, where your hearts are finally aligned in perfect harmony with God's will. Trust that everything you've been through has brought you to this place of readiness, where you are fully prepared to step into the next chapter of your life with your divine partner by your side. The future is bright, and together you will walk forward with confidence, knowing that heaven is guiding every step you take. Your love will be a testimony to the world that heaven's promises never fail, and that divine timing is always perfect. The union you share will not only bring fulfillment to your lives, but it will impact the lives of others in ways you cannot yet imagine. Embrace the future together, chosen one, for it is not just about the love you share, but about the divine purpose you will fulfill as a couple. You are no longer waiting for love to find you. It has arrived, and it is a love that is rooted in God's plan. As you step into this new season, know that you are walking in alignment with heaven's will, and that the best is yet to come. Your partner has been prepared for you, just as you have been prepared for them. Together, you will walk in the fullness of God's purpose, and nothing will be able to stand in your way. Your union is not just a blessing, it is a divine assignment, one that will bring light to the world and fulfill a greater purpose than either of you could have imagined. Heaven has been working behind the scenes, and now, the manifestation of the promise is here. Embrace it, trust it, and know that this divine union is only the beginning of the beautiful journey that lies ahead.